said, "Are you sure? Really? One of these?"
Tanisha Thompson puts her 3- and 4-year-old Natalia and Talasia to bed every night.
And I absolutely will never, not ever, eat a tomato.
She reads to the 2 girls in hopes of sparking good dreams. It's their very own special place, just for the 3 of them.
The end. So right now I can't afford curtains, so I took all of our extra blankets and put them up on the windows to kind of keep it warmer in here.
Not having curtains is no big deal for the single mom. Just a year earlier, she and her 2 daughters moved to Minnesota from Texas and were living in a homeless shelter.
I was married to her biological father, who verbally and emotionally abused me while I was pregnant, so I almost lost her. So it was time for me to move around. So I moved up here to be with my mom. She pretty much told me it's time for me to get on my own. Took me to a shelter called Families Moving Forward. They got me an interview with Miss Valerie, and by the next day, that it was pretty much a go deal.
Miss Valerie is Valerie Pruitt, the program manager at Normandale House, which provides those who are homeless a chance to succeed in going from homelessness to independent living. The faith-based organization operates transitional and permanent housing facilities in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
When they get here, we've encouraged them to make their house their home. We're encouraging them to dream big, simple things like, what's your routine with your family? They come here and they're still living out of plastic bags because that's what they're used to.
Every Monday night, the Thompson family goes to Reading Buddies, where Miss Valerie organizes homework help or fun arts and crafts projects for dozens of Normandale House children. It's a night where Natalia and Talasia can hang out with their favorite high school student volunteer, Molly Haig.
They know me pretty well, right? Natalia, her and her sister Talasia and their mom Tanisha have really made a big impact on me. And having the Reading Buddies here every week has just meant a lot to them, the stability and the support of us every week. And that's just so cool that I can make such a big impact in their lives.
Molly's just one of several teen members of Normandale Lutheran Church in Edina, Minnesota, who volunteer their time to Reading Buddies. Reading Buddies is one of the many activities of Normandale House, which is supported by members of Normandale Lutheran Church. Many adult church members volunteer their time by mentoring families as well.
You never realize what poverty looks like. You never realize what homelessness looks like until you help convince someone that it's okay to take the clothes out of the bag because they'll be there tomorrow. To have more food in the refrigerator than they need for today because they can't think of tomorrow.
The Normandale homes are in the Phillips neighborhood in Minneapolis, near the hustle and bustle of the skyscrapers. During National Night Out in August, all the families gathered for some hot dogs, duck fishing, and even some face painting done courtesy of the Edina High School dance team. Our Life to the Max producer, Donnie Kushel, even got involved. He made some wood-fired pizzas. It's all part of a close-knit community of support that is desperately needed.
So you must feel so relieved not having to live under stressful conditions anymore.
Yes, it's very different and I love it. Yes, I love to walk in my house without any craziness going on. Yeah.
So if you didn't have this program, would it just...
Oh no, I don't know where I will be right now. I don't know, because all the people in this program, I'm not just a renter, I am a family. They take me as a family. Every time I have a problem, I can't pay my rent, I call them, they understand. They really take me as a family.
The housing program depends greatly on a very small staff and volunteers who say they get back much more than they give.
I just love being with the families and helping out where I can, and it was just perfect fit for me because I love serving these families. They're just like the rest of us. They're just struggling. The Lord has really blessed me with this occupation, and I'm just so happy to be here.
It was just a blessing. My girls blossomed so much within the first month of being in the program.
Tanisha tells her story to spread the word about the good work of Normandale House. She often talks to members of the church about her long and painful journey out of homelessness, something she wouldn't wish on anyone. But now she's filled with hope, and thanks to church members, she dreams of owning her own home and becoming a nurse.
I feel grateful, but I don't feel accomplished. I'm not done. there's still so much more that I can do. There's so much more that I need to do to get where I want to go.
Life to the Max is brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime.